Alright, so for the Grey Demon, in S tier goes Green King because the higher his ult gauge, the more he crits. And when he crits, he does a lot of freaking damage. So invest in that Green King. Like if you reroll to Green King, you're set. Like he is the best unit for the Grey Demon. Next is Green Guild Thunder and Green Hellbrim. They're both really just there to boost, but the boost really helps a lot. It really helps that Green King one shot when it comes to this Grey Demon. Like they help him do a lot of damage, which is why they're both in S tier. Red Arthur would also go in S tier, but he wasn't on this list. He does the exact same thing that Green Guild Thunder and Green Hellbrim do. Next is Green Meliodas. So Green Meliodas, he's good for basically his counter. That's all he's good for in this raid. Like, to be honest, if you have Green King, don't bring this Green Meliodas. Like, if you have any of those units in S tier, including Red Arthur, you don't really need to bring anybody else besides the B tier units for their passes. Because on turn 3, I believe, the Grey Demon drops to the ground and he boosts his attack and he really does a lot of damage, and the full counter does enough to take him out. But you'll need a level 3 full counter if you can get one. Green Elizabeth is in A tier because she can heal the level 1, and if you rush her ult, because she starts off with 2 ult because of the passive, if you rush her ult, she brings up everybody else's ult by 2 if you use her ult. So that's pretty good. This Green Cane right here is used for raids because he boosts attack stats by 10% in all raids, so he's a good in the sub slot for his passive. This Green Ruin next to Green Cane right here is used in raids because his passive increases our defense by 30% in all raids. So bring him if you're like trying not to lose that much health. This Red SR Elizabeth is good in the sub slot because her passive, which recovers 10% of their max HP every turn, so she heals a lot. The only reason this Blue King is on the tier list is because he has type advantage and he has strong volume, but he doesn't really do much. Like, don't bring him if you have any of these other units shown in this tier list right now. Like, he is a last resort in case you don't have anyone else. This Red Goldthir here, he ranks up cards by 1, so he can make like a level 1 card, a level 2, and a level 2, a level 3, which can help out a lot. If you get a level 2, he can give it to all his allies, including your teammate. So if you have 2 Goldthirs, you will have a lot of level 3s, which will help you easily blow through this Grey Demon. And this Green Merlin here, she has Perfect Cube, which can save your life. Like, it scales with her attack. So the higher her attack, the stronger the Perfect Cube, and you won't really be taking that much damage with Merlin. Also, her level 1, it takes away ult gauge, which helps a lot, so you won't get ulted by this Grey Demon because he hurts a lot. Alright guys, so for the perfect run for the Grey Demon, you need to have 2 boosters, 2 kings, and a Goldthir. When you bring 2 boosters, don't bring the same booster because they don't stack. Also, don't bring Arthur and Guild Thunder on the same team because their boosts don't stack. So always bring a Hellbrim and then bring a Guild Thunder or an Arthur. As you can see, when going for the perfect run, you want to have your teammate, either your teammate or you, go for a level 2 Goldthir, and then you bring out a level 1 Goldthir, and then you both boost, and then it would be nice if you both attacked, so you would like either kill or one-shot it. As you can see, that's what happens when you don't crit. If I would have crit, I would have killed it 100%. So you have to raise King's ult gauge to get the crit up, to make sure that you crit this Grey Demon. Once you get your boost and you're fighting the Grey Demon, like even a level 1 can do a lot of damage. As you can see there, look at that. That just shows you how strong this Green King is for a demon. I mean, Grey Demon. Please bring this Green King. Like, don't. If you have the Green King, don't play with anybody else without the Green King. Like, you're far better. You're far superior than everybody. All those noobs and weebs that don't have the Green King. You're far superior. Don't play with them. You will have to carry. As you see, I moved my card to get my ult gauge up to make sure that I crit. And he gave out another level 3 boost because Guild Thunder's boost runs out in 2 turns and Hellbrim stays for 3. As you can see, he crit both times. That's the game. 634k. Easily. Alright, so that's how you beat the Grey Demon. If you guys enjoy, leave a like. Check out my channel.